So today we're going to be looking at ticker symbol WISH for Wish Context Logic trading on the Nasdaq. Some interesting price action movement in the last couple of days, but a low price action movement. We didn't really see that big buying pressure that we've seen in the last couple of days for this stock. Now it's still trending upwards. We did break out of this trend line and then slightly retrace downwards. Now, I did have a position open with Wish, but I did end up taking some profits off of the table. But if I see this stock coming back down, touching these other resistance lines, then I'll probably increase my position on this group. We can see this very nice George W right over here, but it didn't see that. We saw this uptick right here, some nice buying pressure in the stock, but then we saw a little bit of a drop of the stock hitting this trend line and then bouncing off. Very strong buy action movement from this trend line, which is holding up very, very nicely. Now, I just want to remind you guys that I haven't played around with these trend lines since I set them up, so they are acting very, very nicely, very, very strong to the way Wish is moving. We do have some resistance down at the 1325, some good bounce off of these price levels. So we'll be watching this level very, very carefully. If we do break below this, then this $12, anything below this would be a nice buying entry for myself as well. Make sure to do your due diligence. This is not any financial advice. Now we are hitting a major resistance at this $15. Is this 14? This is the $15.96. But we are sort of in this consolidation move. I would expect that we're consolidating around this $14.64 territory, a little bit lower than that as well. Right now, Wish is trending a little bit below this at around 14.45. So, this wedge that we had, we've come to the end of this wedge, which is very, very interesting. Now, the idea was that after coming to this end of the wedge, we would see very, very volatile buying pressure in Wish, which we haven't seen. So this still could play out in the next couple of days because their balance sheet and stuff is looking very, very good. They have a lot of cash on hand. Even though they're not the biggest player, I think it's around an $8 billion company right now. Possibly around that much, valued around that $8 billion. And they seem to be doing well. I've used Wish maybe twice in my life. It's not the one I go to just because of their high shipping fees, but I think they will try to obviously work on those aspects of the business to bring shipping fees down, to get more products, and obviously advertising, which is very, very important for any company to get right. So there are still some obstacles in the way, which we will be watching as well, watching the news as well, and see how this goes. So right now, holding up very, very well. We'll continue to watch this. If it does break out of this resistance, then possible buying entry at this $13.25 for myself. If not lower, I'm actually expecting for it to fall lower, but just because we've come to the end of this wedge, we could see some higher price action movement as well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll be watching the first 15 minutes of the trading day for today, see how this moves, and then possibly open up a buying position in Wish. So I think that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this information useful. Leave any ticker symbols you would like me to analyze in the comment section below, and I'll try to get those out as soon as possible. And obviously, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.